Welcome back to the Vestor Podcast, the space where ambitious women come to reset, reflect, and reclaim their power. I'm Erica Lucas, and today we're kicking off the year with a powerful conversation about wealth. January is often when we reflect, reset, and set goals, professionally, personally, and yes, financially. But let's be honest, how often do we give real attention to our wealth goals? Not just budgets and numbers, but a broader, more honest look at the systems that support or hold back our financial lives. Today, we're going to redefine wealth on our own terms, uncover the barriers many of us face, and walk through 5 steps to take inventory of the wealth you already have, even if it doesn't feel like it. Let's get into it. Why women need a different wealth conversation. For many women, wealth is more than a financial goal. It's about stability, independence, and security. It's the freedom to leave what no longer serves you, the power to take a risk, support a family, or invest in your future without fear. But here's the truth. Wealth isn't just about salary or savings. It's about access, options, confidence. And too often, women, especially women of color, have been shut out of conversations and systems that build it. And we weren't just left behind. We were excluded from home loans, credit access, and even the ability to open our own accounts. These weren't accidental oversights. They were systemic choices. That's why wealth feels complicated, why it can bring up shame, scarcity, or silence. But here's your reminder. Wanting more is not greedy, it's strategic, and it's necessary. And you're not alone in this. That's exactly why communities like Vest exist, to create space for honest conversation and collective support around wealth. Redefining wealth starts with awareness. Before you set your 2026 goals, here's a powerful practice. Take inventory. Not of what you're lacking, but where you're already wealthy. We call it wealth inventory, and it's not a budget. It's a visibility tool. Here are 5 things to take stock of. Number 1, financial assets. Where is your money working for you? Cash, savings, retirement, investments, equity, property? Write it down. Number 2, income and capacity. What can you generate? Not just in salary, but skills, side gigs, time, flexibility. Everything counts here. Write it down. Number 3, financial systems. Are you tracking, saving, investing, and reviewing consistently? If yes, write it down. If no, take note. Number 4, non-financial wealth. This is your network, your energy, your credibility, the power to say no or to pivot. I want you to think really hard about this one because this area is one we often overlook. Number 5, one meaningful shift. If you made one small upgrade in how you manage your money, what would it be? As you move through your wealth inventory, keep this in mind. It's not about judging your responses or getting it right. It's about gaining clarity. The clearer you are with yourself, the more confidence you will build. And confidence is what creates momentum. Turn your wealth goal into a working system. Pick one goal for the new year, just one. Maybe it's building a $10,000 emergency fund or paying off high-interest debt. Perhaps you want to start investing regularly or growing your income by 15%, launching a side venture. Whatever it is, write it down, but don't stop there. As James Clear says in Atomic Habits, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. A bold goal without a support system is just a wish. Anyone can name a financial milestone, whether that's saving $10,000, paying off debt, increasing income. But without a process behind it, it stays a wish. A goal defines what you want, but a system is what you'll need in order to actually get there. So if your goal is to save $10,000, your habit might be automating $200 a week. If your goal is to grow income, maybe it's pitching consulting services once a month. Remember, goals will give you direction, but it's systems that will create results. If you're serious about building wealth, don't just set the outcomes. Design repeatable habits that will move you forward. Why wealth feels complicated. Let's name something that doesn't get said enough. Talking about money and wealth can be hard for some of us, and not just because of the numbers, but because of everything around them. Many of us were raised in environments where money wasn't discussed openly, or if it was, it came with judgment, fear, or shame. In some families, money was a source of conflict. In others, it was simply not polite to talk about. Add to that the influence of religion, cultural values, and gender expectations, especially for women. And it's no wonder why many of us struggle to name what we want, let alone go after it. And then there's the systems. For generations, women, especially women of color, were legally and financially excluded from owning property, accessing credit, building generational wealth. These exclusions weren't incidental. They were intentional, written into policy and practice. So when we talk about the wealth gap, we're not just talking about individual choices. We're talking about inherited constraints and navigating financial systems that were built without us in mind. So yes, if wealth feels hard to talk about, that makes sense. It's not a personal shortcoming. It's the result of layered lived experiences shaped by history, power, and exclusion. But then here you are, asking better questions, reclaiming language, and redefining wealth on your own terms. That is powerful. So, as you think about creating wealth goals, I invite you to do 3 things. Number 1, take 10 minutes to complete your wealth inventory. Number 2, design a system that supports your wealth goals. Number 3, share it with someone, and don't try to do this alone. One of the biggest myths about building wealth is that it's a solo pursuit. Just you, your goals, and your grit. But here's the truth. Clarity, confidence, and consistency grow faster in community. We learn by hearing how others navigate similar challenges, and we build momentum by seeing what is possible. Community is also important because we stay grounded when we have people around us who reflect our values, our ambition, and our lived experiences. That's why communities like VEST exist. If you're not already a member, I invite you to join us. VEST is a place for women who aren't just chasing success. We're building wealth, power, and purpose on our own terms. It's a place for thoughtful conversation, honest reflection, and the kind of support that makes long-term progress possible. Learn more and apply at www.vesther.co/membership. If you enjoyed the episode, share with a friend and don't forget to leave us a review. And if you're ready to take your career to the next level, apply to become a VEST member and join our community of ambitious women eager to help you get there and stay there. Go to www.vesther.co to learn more.